2 of the chase for the Northern Capital Truck Series, Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Race recap from round 1 at Atlanta. 5 cautions for a total of 22 laps. After a few rounds of green flag pit stops and 10 lead changes, Brody Hayes captured the most laps led with 64. Into the end, however, it was Cale Gill who came away with the victory, captured his first win of the Truck Series and the win for round 1. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MaxSpeedTV. I am Joshua Medlock on call for you all here tonight at the virtual live racing track of Indianapolis Motor Speedway for 80 laps of round 2 of the chase. How is everybody doing out there this evening? And this should be a rock and roll race here tonight. Really looking forward to Indianapolis. It is a huge track, a 2.5 mile rectangular oval, 4 unique turns, a couple of short chutes, and 2 long stretches, the front stretch and the back stretch here at Indianapolis. Almost called it Atlanta again. So this race is definitely for sure going to put a kinker into the race here. We're going to have to see really how these drivers partake on this track. Not very abrasive either, so tires should pretty much hold up. They should hold up pretty well here tonight. So let's go ahead and jump right in it here this evening with the pre-race analytics here. We got an air temp of 73 degrees. However, that track temp 108 degrees out there here tonight. So as Zach was saying, it is a little slick out there, and we can see that here from that track temp. So yeah, definitely going to have to watch some slipping and sliding out there here tonight with the 108 degree track temp. We got 80 laps here this evening, 200 miles. So I guess you could call this the Indianapolis 200 here tonight. Tire window, 30 to 40 laps. You know, like I said, they're not really going to use up a whole lot of tires. Fuel window, though, however, at about 25 to 30 laps here tonight. Imagine when they come down to get fuel, they'll go ahead and take on all 4. We might even see later on tonight in the race, somebody might try to. We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes throughout the race here this evening. Pit road speed, a very quick pit road speed at 60 miles per hour. So, you know, still going to have to be very careful coming down pit road, not to speed or anything, because iRacing will penalize you for it. Sometimes you can get away with a mile or 2 over, and sometimes it's being a jerk, and it'll get you, black flag you for going a mile or 2 over. So it does sometimes have a mind of its own here on iRacing, but we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Hopefully everybody minds their P's and Q's out there coming down pit road and on the track at that too. So I think they will. A lot at stake here. Pace speed 75 miles per hour, but it still is going to take about 2 minutes or so, 1.5 to 2 minutes to still get around the track. This is another one of those tracks that is very long under pacing. So just, you know, you got to go with the flow. We've got a good turnout here tonight in this race here. It looks like we've got, let's see here. Got about 32 drivers out there here this evening, so glad to see a good turnout here for Indianapolis. It is going to be awesome to watch for sure. Well, let's take a look at really what everybody is waiting on here. The point standings after one race here in the chase. We've got Cale Gill in first with 1,048 after his win last week at Atlanta. We've got Willie Nelson in a second at 1,045. Brody Hayes and Curtis Vollmer are actually tied here for that 3rd position with 1,043. Jacob Bell in 5th, 1,039. Cody McFadden In 6th, 1,036. Nolan Neiman in 7th, 1,033. Dwayne Dunn in 8th, 1,030. Timothy Zayas in 9th, 1,025. GT Hawkins in 10th, 1,024. Garrett Heath in 11th, 1,022. And the driver that is going to have some work definitely cut out for him here tonight is that defending champion, William Hartman. Back here running in that 11th spot after missing last week's race at Atlanta. He has got some work to do starting here tonight. So, but you can't count him out right now. He's running second here in practice. You got Brody Hayes in that top spot here in practice. And Michael Atkins Jr., our winner last night in the K&N Series, currently running in third. Zach Willard in fourth, and Dwayne Dunn is that top 5 here in a practice. But there is the point standings here coming into this evening. We are going to step away here, play the national anthem by Madison Rising. Don't go anywhere, folks. Team points and stuff to go down in when we come back, and of course the drivers meeting and qualifying. So a lot still to happen here tonight.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant
Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Qualifying is still going on here. We do have still several drivers out here that are qualifying. Jacob Bell looking to put his first lap in, and it looks like he is going to go into ninth place on his first lap. Right now, though, William Hartman up in that top spot. Like I said, he's got a lot of work cut out for him here tonight, so he is trying to get every single bonus point he possibly can get here. So glad to see he's up there running, after missing last week's race. That, he knows what's at stake for sure. Looking to go back-to-back in the Truck Series. Oh, Jacob Bell in qualifying, tagging the wall. That, unfortunately, is going to cost him that a lap. And I do not believe he is going to be able to go out another lap. Looks like he can or he could, but they are winding down the qualifying here as we take a look at Casey Duncan out here onto the track, currently in 20th here at his first lap at a 54.793. So just going to see here where Casey Duncan goes. And then we'll, of course, get into the team points here. First and foremost, though, big shout out there to Northern Capital for coming on board to sponsor the Truck Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. And a shout out to the admins here tonight, Nick Hunt, Don Kidder up there in the admin tower. Shout out to Rick Donathan as well for putting up with me, as he always does. So, and of course, just being a great owner to the league and doing what he does to make Extreme the best that he could possibly make it. And a shout out to all the fans out there. Can't forget all of you. It looks like we've got a pretty good turnout here tonight. It looks like Brendan Kennedy out there, Zach Ogburn, Jacob Bell, GOM out there, M&M's Racing. Let's see here if I'm missing anybody. Seth Rowe out there in chat as well. Glad to have you, Seth. Canadian Syrup. That's a unique name. Glad to have you. Glad to have every single one of you out there here this evening. Looking pretty interesting here tonight for sure. Really looking forward to it. A huge field. Let's see here. 32 drivers out there here tonight. So I was pretty close on how many drivers we had. I think I said 33. So glad to have everybody out there tuning in. Jeremy Clifton joining us in chat. Here looks like we've got about 18 watching here currently. And we have 6 likes, folks. And I'll make it 7 as I just liked it myself. So can we get some more people in here? Share it on your social media. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, MySpace, if you have it. Get it out there. Get some people in here joining in. Right now they are in a driver's meeting. This does go on until the admins decide to let them go back into their respective team rooms, but they have a driver's meeting before every race. So glad to have everybody out there. Monte Rickard out there as well. But let's get into the Truck Series team points here real quick. We got Primetime in that top spot with 650. Maverick in second, 633. Hyperdrive in third, 623. Samson in fourth, 621. JBR, Jacob Bell Racing in fifth, 597. Performance in sixth, 591. Performance Motorsports in seventh, 561. Virtual Racing Alliance in eighth with 343. And Downforce in ninth with 341. We get to the overall team of points here tonight, where the team championship is decided after the final race of the series here in the Cup. After everything is done, once everything is tallied, we will know who that team champion is. Right now, the defending champions are up front. Samson Motorsports in first with 3381. Primetime in second, 3065. Performance in third, 2920. Hyperdrive in fourth, 2722. Performance in fifth, 2720. Jacob Bell Racing in sixth, 2627. Virtual Racing Alliance in seventh with 2546. Maverick in 8th, 24.94. And Downforce Motorsports taking up the anchor there in 9th with a 22.07. That is the total team points here, the overall and the truck series points. Now, I did go back and look in the past seasons for Indianapolis that they've raced, and unfortunately, I either am blind or I didn't see any. So I don't have a past winner here for Indianapolis. So I guess we will get our first winner here at this track because I didn't see one. So, all right, it looks like everybody now going to their respective rooms here. So let's go ahead and get our pole sitter up here real quick if we can. That is going to be, he has got his headphones muted here tonight. Not sure why. William, buddy, got a copy? All right. Well, William Hartman does not got a copy. He has his headset muted. So let's kind of go back here in through the field and see who we got. How about we go with somebody mid-pack? How about we go with Brandon Freeze here tonight? I know he is in here as well. So, Brandon Freeze, buddy, got a copy.
Hey, Josh, how are you tonight?
Doing all right, man. Well, it looks like we haven't got the pole sitter up here just yet, so we're going to go ahead and get you your mid-pack here, qualified 16th here at Indianapolis, this 2.5 mile rectangle. You're not in the chase. You're playing an upset driver here tonight, looking to steal the thunder, so to speak, from not only the other non-chase contenders, but from the chase drivers as well. So, what's going through your mind, man? Round 2, as a non-chase driver, you're out there to get the win, man. We want to hear it from you. How is Atlanta? Or Indianapolis, sorry. I still got Atlanta on my mind.
I got you, man. Yeah, Indianapolis is good. We're just looking to get this Surf Pro Montgomery County Chevrolet up front. I'm not really much of a hot lapper, but definitely more of a racer, and I think we've got good race pace. So we're going to look to hang with them for a couple laps here at the beginning of the run, and then start picking them off one by one as we gain a little tire wear advantage on these guys.
Well, we got 80 laps here tonight, buddy. 200 miles, so the Indianapolis 200, as I'm calling it here. It's a long race. Yeah, so, what is it going to take here? It is a little slick out there. So, what's it going to take to, save the tires, don't burn them up, with it being in those conditions?
Yeah, I think just backing up your entry to the corners, letting it roll a little bit, and only getting aggressive when you need to. Obviously, keeping it off the wall is going to be key, and pit strategy is going to be the main thing too.
All right, Brandon, my man. Hey, congratulations out there. 16th, not bad at Indy with a good-sized field here tonight. Got any shout-outs real quick you want to give?
Yeah, I want to say thanks to everyone at Extreme. I want to thank Surf Pro Montgomery County. I want to thank the sponsor of the Truck Series. Thank Northern Capital. Thanks, Kevin, and go Team Nicholson.
All right, Brandon, good luck out there, buddy. We got a long way to go.
Thanks, Josh. Have a good broadcast.
All right. Well, I think we can get him up here now. It looks like he's done ignoring me. William Hartman, buddy, our pole sitter, got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, you ain't ignoring me no more, so that's a good thing. Man, you got a lot of work to do, buddy, and, we're going to go ahead and talk about that right now. But you grabbed the pole out here, so, hey, starting off strong, bud. How's Indianapolis?
Yeah, you're definitely not wrong. We got a lot of work to do. Pretty unfortunate we weren't able to make the race last week, but got everything patched up and we're ready to go this week. Looking forward to this race. Honestly, this is a pretty fun track. Setup's pretty decent, and I feel like we got a decent amount of speed. Obviously, the fast guys are still going to be a really competitive race up there. So I'm just excited to get things kicked off here and get our playoffs started, our chase started, even though everybody else got to start theirs last week. But yeah, we're just going to do everything we can to try and get as many points as possible. We got a big hole to dig out of, so starting up front will certainly help to lead that off.
Well, I'm hearing it's a little slick out there. Are you feeling that slickness?
Yeah, I mean a little bit. I definitely think that you're going to see some comers and goers throughout the course of the race. The setups, you definitely have to be on your game running around here, and there's there's a lot of places to make mistakes. So you've really got to be concentrating and making sure you're hitting all your marks on every single lap. So missing one mark here with these long straightaways, you start losing time in a hurry. So it's definitely going to be an interesting race, seeing who can keep on top of it all race.
All righty, buddy. Well, hey, man, like I said, you have your work cut out for you. Unfortunately, like I said, not able to make it last week at Atlanta. And, so in all sense, it all starts right here tonight for you.
Oh, yeah, looking forward to it. Ready to get it started and ready to see if we can mount this comeback here.
All right, William. Good luck down there, buddy.
All right, thank you, man.
Uh-huh. All right, that is William Hartman. Let's see here if we can go back toward the field a little bit further. How about we go the last of the qualifiers here? We don't get a chance to talk to him much, but we'll go ahead and pull him up here. Ron J. Miller, buddy, got a copy.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
It's going all right, Ron. Well, you're the last of the non-qualifiers. You're going to start 27th here tonight. A long race, man. So, what's going through your mind? You're a playing upset driver here tonight as well.
I'm hoping to. I'm just going to take it easy for a while and stay in the back and, hopefully we won't have too many cautions tonight. I can tend to work myself up after a few laps,
Well, here at Indy, it's big, it's huge, strategy, especially in the green flag, it'll play a big factor because, getting it in and off of pit road without going a lap down. You go a lap down and it stays green, it's so hard to get that lap back. What's the mindset knowing that could be the case for, anybody in, on the racetrack here tonight?
Yeah, it's a pretty big track. They'd have to get way out in front. We'd have to have a lot of green laps, I think, before we're going to go down a lap. I don't know. I think I can hang in there tonight. I hope for the best.
All right, Ron. Well, good luck down there, Virtual Racing Alliance. You got some teammates out there too. So, hey, everybody's got to work together, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ron. Good luck, bud.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that was Ron Miller down there for VRA. Oh, let's see here if we can pull somebody else up. How about we go somebody just outside of that top 10 here? If I can find him. There he is. Mike Franklin, buddy. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Mike, you're going to be starting just outside of the top 10 here tonight in 11th. How's Indianapolis? What's your mindset going into this race?
Keep the truck clean. It's one of my favorite tracks, so I'm hoping to do real good. And just hopefully make it to the finish this time with a clean truck.
So mindset is just be patient.
Exactly. You got to be patient this place. Don't overdrive the corners. Use the draft when you can, and just keep your truck clean, because if not, it'll definitely affect your aero.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Aero's going to play a big factor here tonight, especially on the front and the back stretch. Not so much into the short shoots, but on the front back stretch, it definitely will play a huge key.
Oh, yeah, any damage whatsoever, and it's just going to kill your straightaway speed, and you just won't be able to keep up, especially if you lose any hint of the draft.
All right, well, you going to pull the upset here tonight?
I mean, I'm definitely going to try.
All right, Mike, good luck on there, buddy. 80 laps. It's, the Indianapolis 200 here tonight.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, at about 2.5 minutes left here. Let's see here who we have as far as picks go. If you've got picks, please throw them in chat. I will try to get to those here this evening. So looks like somebody doing AP homework there while watching this. Hey, glad to have you, but I think homework might be a little bit more important. But, hey, I'm glad to have you out here. It looks like we've got a pick to William Hartman out there. It looks like also we've got maybe a pick for Cale Gale. And, yes, Seth, this is the Cale Gale. The Cale Gale that everybody's talking about beating Bush. Yes, this is him. So, Just throwing that out there to you. I'm getting called Doc Josh again, this time by Stephen Dean. Stephen, I see you out there in chat, buddy. Glad to have you. ABCDXYGFC, glad to have you out there in chat. Man, we got a good turnout here right now. 22 people here currently watching. Let's get some more people up in here, folks. Let's pack this house here tonight. You definitely don't want to miss this race. And since, of course, I've seen some picks out there, it looks like Stephen Dean gonna pick Jacob Bell here tonight. So it looks like we've got another pick. Well, my pick here tonight is going to be the man starting in 7th place here tonight, a chase driver by the name of Cody McFadden here. So I picked him before the lobby even came up here tonight. So before they even put the lobby up, I was going through, who would I like to see to pull out the win? And that is who I came to in agreement with myself, is Cody McFadden. So I'm going to pick Cody here tonight as we wind down the last 20 seconds here before we get them on the grid here this evening for the Indianapolis 200, as I'm calling it, as we are going 200 miles. All right, so let's get them down here on the grid. All right, well, the pit pass starting grid here tonight. William Hartman has got some work to do, and he's starting off strong. He is going to be our pole sitter here tonight with a 54.259. Congratulations to William for getting the pole. Brody Hayes going to start on the outside of him in 2nd. Jarrett Lipster 3rd. GT Hawkins 4th. Willie Nelson in 5th. Bradley Wetzel 6th. Cody McFadden, my pick here tonight, in 7th. Cale Gale 8th. Jacob Bell 9th. Garrett Heath 10th. Mike Franklin in 11th. Dwayne Dunn in 12th. Curtis Vollmer 13th. Darren Bruce 14th. Orlando Rivera 15th. Brandon Free 16th. Jeremy Horn 17th, Jeff Glockner 18th, Zach Willard 19th, and KC Duncan 20th. Timothy Azayas 21st, Nolan Neiman 22nd, Andrew Jump 23rd, Gary Wells 24th, Cody Lipster 25th, Scott Brooks 26th, Ron Miller 27th, last of the qualifiers. Now, Nick Hunt is one of our admins here tonight, but respectively in the grid in 28th. Danny Ware will be starting on track 29th, Shad Curran 30th, Randy Purdue 31st, Michael Atkins Jr. 32nd, Tommy Amassi 33rd, Blair Patterson 34th, and Don Kidder admitting here tonight with Nick Hunt, but rounding out the ticker there in a 35th position. So, still waiting on everybody to drive off here. Start rolling off. I do want to say before we get started here tonight, folks, just reminder, thoughts and prayers out there for the Newman family. Ryan Newman. He is awake. He is talking to the doctors and his family. That is a good sign. But remember to keep him in your thoughts and prayers for a speedy recovery and so we can see him back on the track. If he decides to get back on the track, of course, that is his decision. All right, well, coming into turn number 2 here after that little short shoot there. One of 2 coming to this long back stretch. The front and back stretch just identical in the length pretty much. Not a problem, Zach. Love doing it, man. You should be racing. All right, that pace car is going to make its dive off to the safety of pit road after coming around a turn of 4 here. But between turns 3 and 4, yet another a short shoot. Now, once all 4 tires of the pace car is off the track, below that white line, it will be in William Hartman's control. He can start at any time. Pace car is off. William on the loud pedal. And the green flag is out. Buggity, buggity, buggity. We're racing here at Indianapolis for round 2 of the chase with the Northern Capital Truck Series for Extreme Motorsports at 99.com. All right, single file, and the draft definitely going to play a big factor. We're already going back here through the field. We do have some side-by-side action. Looks like Jeff Glockner looking to the inside of the 78 of Jeremy Horn through the short chute. Already back on to the front stretch here. William Hartman, though, going to lead the first lap here tonight. Bradley Wetzel, the outside of the 64 of Cody McFadden. Of course, Cody going to make the pass there. He is bringing along the 77 of Jacob Bell on that inside lunchbox machine. Oh, we're getting close already. A little dicey up here. Garrett Heath moving from 10th to 6th already. Already got some movers going on. Cale Gill from 8th to 5th. Garrett Lipster in traffic from 3rd to 9th on that outside. Hill watching Garrett Lipster. 52 of Bradley Wetzel to the inside of Jarrett. Bradley trying to make his way back up toward the front. Fell from 6th to 11th. Everybody knows it's a long race. Still single file for the most part. Going back here toward the back. Looks like we've got Michael Atkins Jr. coming from 32nd to 26th. Right up ahead of him, Andrew Jump. Back a few spots into 25th. 3 laps into the race here of 80. And right now it's been William Hartman coming to lap 4 this time by. But look at the draft. Brody Hayes is getting on William Hartman. And of course back here GT Hawkins is just bringing a train with him. Willie Nelson, Cale Gale, Garrett Heath, Cody McFadden, Jacob Bell. Looks like Orlando Rivera going to be losing a spot there to Zach Willard. Zach going to get around. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, no, Casey Duncan. Oh, I can get up to him. All right, first caution of the evening. Let's go back here and take a look at what happened to KC. First caution of the evening. Where did it start? That is going to be the big question here. KC coming out of the corner. Looks like a little bit of crossover there. Oh, the 22 and the 7 contact is made there between the 22 of Timothy Zayas and the 7 of KC Duncan. That's going to spin KC around. The 22 hitting him again. Oh, right there, the 28 going to get a piece of the 7 as well. The 28 is going to be, let's see here, Gary Wells. So let's see here who else was involved. Oh, KC took a lick there on that outside of wall. Boy, that was a hard hit. Bounces down, and it looks like right there, oh, is that the 49 of Michael Atkins Jr. Going to get a piece of the 7 as well. So first caution of the evening here tonight. And it looks like KC coming out pit road. It looks like Michael Atkins Jr.'s engine is gone, smoking. Oh, everybody's staying out here this evening. It looks like we are going to have a few takers come down a pit road here. It looks like Jarrett Lipster coming down, as well as Timothy Zayas, Nolan Neiman, Cody Lipster, Andrew Jump, Ron Miller, pretty much the back of the field coming down pit road. Well, let's see here if maybe we have plenty of time. So let's see here if we can get our one of our first yellow flag interviews in. How about we go ahead and pick somebody up front, go with the chase driver here. Jacob Bell, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Well, a caution early here tonight, but a nice size field here as well. It's long pace laps here tonight, so we got plenty of time to interview drivers, but, caution early. It's still a long race to go, man. How you feeling out there? Don't give your game plan out there, but, you got a game plan?
A little bit. The track feels pretty solid. I think we got decent speed. Looks like the front two, I think Brody and Hartman are ridiculously fast. I don't think we got even anything for them, but maybe can sneak away with the top 5 or something, so we're just going to keep chucking away at it. But it's going to be a good night, I think so, and just looking forward to how all 80 laps here shake out. Hopefully it's not caution. Like you said, these are long pace laps.
Oh, yeah. Well, you came in tonight after the first race 5th in points. So you're after one race looking strong, but, you got to be consistent. Do you think consistency here at Indy and patience is going to go a long way?
For sure. I think it's going to be a lot about patience, especially around such a big track. A lot can happen in one lap. So we're just going to have to try to survive. And, I was around 5th place in points most of the season. I think I was 4th at the beginning, and then I was 5th towards the end. So I think I'm right where I should be, and hopefully gain a couple spots and finish top 3.
All right, Jacob. Well, good luck. We got a long way to go, man. It ain't over.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you. Thank you for broadcasting, and thank you to Lodgebox and the Laugh Lap for supporting our team.
Well, all right, Jacob. Good luck, bud.
Yep.
All right. Well, the green flag here as well, sponsored by the All Paws Animal Hospital out of St. Louis Park, Minnesota. For the second straight night. Didn't say it, but glad to have them on board. They are the sponsors for all green flags, including the restart. So glad to have All Paws on board. All right, well, let's see here. Marcus Regal out there in chat. How are you doing? All right, well, let's see here. I don't know if we're going to have time to get another driver up here. How about we should. Let's see here if we can get currently our second place driver here real quick. And Brody Hayes, buddy, real quick, I imagine you guys are going to get the one to go this time by, man. Currently running in second, but you've been up there with William Hartman here. Pretty strong here at the start of the race. How's it feeling?
Feels pretty good. 7 laps in, there ain't no reason to burn my stuff up. I was watching William trying to drive away, and if he ain't careful, he's gonna be remodeling the walls here pretty soon. So we're just saving our stuff. It's a long race. This track takes forever. So
Talking smack on MaxSpeedTV, ain't you?
yeah. So we'll make it here to the end. We'll make it interesting.
All right, Brody. Good luck. You down there. You guys are 2 to go, or 1 to go.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Well, that is Brody Hayes. He is going to be on the outside. William Hartman going to be our leader. He has led the 7 laps here tonight. Led all the laps here currently. Yeah, Marcus, I think we all were. I really do. I think we all were a little on the worried side last night. And if you go back and watch the K&M broadcast, you can tell me and Gary was, we were shaking. We were shaking up. So, but you know, we got business here with Extreme, with Northern Capital Truck Series. You know, we've got, we got to concentrate on that. But yeah, I mean, that's, you know, whether it be virtual racing or real life racing, we all have to stick together. All right, William Hartman going to be back in control of the field as soon as that pace car makes its dive to the left to the safety of pit road. Brody Hayes going to be on the outside. Coming to the All Paul's Animal Hospital green flag, a restart here tonight. Coming to lap number 9. Pace car is off and away. Brody Hayes looking to get the jump on that, but he doesn't want to get too much of a jump. But the green flag is back out here tonight. Good jump there by William Hartman. Going to pull it up high, diving it into turn number 1 here. GT Hawkins now looking to the inside for second place. 1 of 2 short shoots. Oh, another caution. Oh, Orlando Rivera hard into the wall. Oh, what happened to Orlando? It looks like Zach Willard might have got involved in this as well. Let's go back and take a look at what happened to Orlando. Looks like Orlando on the outside, going into turn number 1. Oh, right there. Oh, that might have been either contact or some major, gotta say it, net coating here. Hammy, as what Brett Cool calls it. So we're going to get a close look here on this as they make their way into turn number 1. And right here, well, that is really, really close. Well, that, man, that is, yeah, I'm seeing some net coating. I am not an admin. That is Nick Hunt and Don Kidder. But right there, and you can see Willard right here. Willard and Rivera inside one another, and then that just sent Rivera, oh, into the wall, and the 79 goes for a ride in 9 3/4. Zach Willard in the 79. Let's go cockpit here with Zach. Little disclaimer, if you get motion sickness, do not watch this. Turn your head, because you'll see it here right there. Zach Willard just goes for a tumble. Engine let go, and he is spinning topsy-turvy here, and he gets back on all 4s. But what a ride Zach Willard took. Tough break for Zach, man. Of the second caution of the evening here. D.F. Williams. Glad to have you out there. Well, Zach, buddy, if you know, wanna come up here and talk, man, you're more than a welcome. Zach Willard took a ride. I know Ogburn, you're in the chat there. If you want to see if Willard, kind of wants to come up here and say a few words, we'd be glad to have him. If he's upset, too upset, of course, we don't want him up here, but, we would like to, get a word in with him if we could. But we are under caution here for the second time. Well, Marcus Regal, they have 4 different series here. They have the Can-Am Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. Now, the only way to get into the Cup series is to be recruited within the league and to be pulled up from another series to the Cup. That's the only way to get into the Cup series. The Can-Am Trucks and Xfinity, however, if you want to be a part of Extreme, and depending on how, how not necessarily how good you are, but, how well you drive, how aggressive you are, passively aggressive or, just full out aggressive, whatever, they look at everything. All teams look at everything. The admins look at everything. You'll join one of the 3 series. Now, that's not saying, and I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, that's not saying that you get pulled into the league, you become a driver, say in the trucks, you skip the Xfinity, or you skip the Can-Am, and then you go directly into the trucks. You can race, say you're a charter driver in the truck series, and you're good enough to be a charter driver in the Xfinity. You can do that. Some teams have development drivers for the Cup series. You're only allowed to race there, though, in the regular season. And I believe it's only up to 5 races in the Chase. There are no standbys. I don't even think they even allow the developments. But I could be wrong, so if I'm wrong, then I do apologize. So don't hold my word on that. But yeah, check them out, www.extrememotorsports99.com. Everything can be really answered on their website. As far as, click on one of the series, go to the rule book, but it's laid out in detail all the way from the rules for all the series combined, as well as the individual rule sets for each of the series. So it's all laid out, black and white. You can't miss it. Of course, if you got questions, you can email one of the admins, email the owner, try to email one of the admins, and if you can, or send me a message on Facebook, and I can direct you to the right person to get that information to you if you're not quite understanding it. So just trying to lay it out there, but under caution here again. Pace car lights are off. We will be going back green this time by. And William Hartman still out of front with Brody Hayes, GT Hawkins, Willie Nelson, and Garrett Heath, your top 5 here. Everybody trying to catch up to the field. Looks like we got one car back there. He didn't manage to catch back up to the field here. So everybody now on the back stretch. But it'll be in Williams' hands here again. Yep, not a problem, Marcus. I'm here to help any way that I possibly can. All right, out of 4, the pace car is going to dive off to the safety of pit road. Get that Ford Mustang off of there. Here we go. Pace car is off. Williams spinning the tires, but he's on the loud pedal. Good jump there by William Hartman. And the All Paws out of a hospital green flag is back out here tonight. They go double file. Now back to single file, but JT gonna take second away from Brody Hayes. Willie Nelson, Garrett Heath, as they go single file again up back to about Jacob Bell. Cody McFadden leading this group of trucks here with Bradley Wetzel, Curtis Palmer, the Northern Capital Chevrolet to the inside of Bradley. He's looking, not going to be able to get the nose in there to the 64 out of 3 into 3 and out of 3 and already into 4 and coming out of 4 this time by Curtis. Gonna just have to hold that position in 9th, coming from 13th here. Mike Franklin up into 10th, up a spot from where he started. Bradley Wetzel now under fire here with Brandon Freeze. That is Freeze, not Fries. Trust me. Me and him has had that conversation many times before. And Brandon gonna make the pass there on Bradley Wetzel. Dwayne Dunn coming up through the field here, or trying to at least. He's right there at 13, started at 12. Got the 27 of ODB, old Darren Bruce back here with him, followed by Jarrett Lipster and Jarrett's brother Cody up here. Making the pass there on the 15 of Nolan Neiman. Nolan, a chase driver. He's looking to capitalize on some points here. Coming in to tonight. 7th in the points. He is looking to make his way back up toward the front. Now Brody was looking there up here into 3rd. Trying to take back over 2nd from GT Hawkins. Not going to happen. Single file here all the way through the field here currently. Scott Brooks in the 94. Coming up to Timothy Zayas in the 22. Jeremy Horn in the 78. And they're right there with the 35 of the Virtual Racing Alliance machine of Ron Miller. Oh, we got a driver all over the place back there. Who is that? Uh-oh. Oh, it's 05. Oh, who is the 05? Tommy Amassey. Uh-oh, what is going on with the Hyperdrive 05 machine? Gets it back on track. There is no caution. Let's go back and take a look here. Still a green flag. What happened to Tommy Amassey? It looks like he come out of the corner. I don't know. Failure of some sort. Does get loose. Spins it. Gets it off the track. Down hard into the wall. There is no caution. Oh, Brody gonna take back over 2nd with GT on his tail as we were looking at that replay there. All right. Viewers here this evening. Right now we've got 11 likes, and as usual I get 1 dislike here. Haven't got a dislike in a long time, but for the dislike I'll take the view any day. So thank you for the view. I appreciate the view, none of the less. If you gotta view it, give me the like or give me the dislike. Well, can we hit, let's say, 20 likes here this evening? 20 likes. Got 26 watching, 11 likes currently. Still single file through the field Lap 19. Not much action going on right at the moment. But we are going to have to keep an eye on a few drivers. Randy Perdue back here in the company. It looks like Danny Ware and Timothy Zayas. Now, Danny Ware right up ahead of Timothy Zayas. Timothy Zayas is a chase driver. And he is all in the back of that number 19. Jeremy Horn right back here, an on-chase driver. So Timothy kind of sandwiched here in between two non-chase drivers, and they're out here battling for the win as well, like anybody else. But right now it has been all that man right there, and that number 67 of William Hartman. Brody putting pressure on him, but just not able to get around him. GT Hawkins back in third. He's got company with tuning up the band Nelson. That would be a Willie Nelson there in that number 20. Garrett Heath trying to get the draft off the 20 to get him pushed up there. He's up 5 spots in 5th at this current moment. Cale Gale out here in another hyperdrive Chevrolet. He is a chase driver coming in with the lead here in round 2. And yes, again, for everybody out there, it is the Cale Gale. I call him Gale Force because he can bring out those Gale Force wins at any time on pretty much any track from what I've seen. So we'll have to watch Cale Gale here throughout this race. Lap 21 here tonight. Cody McFadden back in 8th, started 7th, trying to make his way back up toward the front. But, man, a long race to go. Now, the top 14 drivers, all the way back to Darren Bruce, has yet to make a pit stop. And so they have been out here at about 21 or so laps. So, fuel laps about 25 to 30. They may be able to stretch it, 31, 32 laps. Because of a couple of quick cautions that we had. But we may have a battle for the lead momentarily with Brody Hayes, William Hartman, and GT Hawkins. They don't watch it, but Willie Nelson is going to bring his music with him, and he's going to pounce. Watching these top 4 drivers, and the gap is closing with Willie and GT. This top 4 has broke away from this field here. Garrett Heath kind of mired in between with Willie and Cale. Cale coming up on Garrett. Now, in this time right here, the best thing that these oh no! We have a wreck, and that is going to be William Hartman. No! What? Oh, William took a hard lick, our leader. What happened to Hartman? I'm heartbroken. Oh, man. William looking to capitalize here tonight. And, man, going into turn 1. Oh, right there. The 37 and the 67. Boy, that was really close. Either contact or net coding. I'm not an admin here. We will, of course, take a closer look at this. And we see William come in. Oh, right there. Oh, no. Oh, contact. Yeah. Oh, man, we'll let the admins look at it. We see the 37 and the 67 right there, and that's going to upset that 67 of William Hartman. And William, unfortunately, going to go, take a hard lick into that outside wall. No, tough break for the 67 of William Hartman. Of course, I don't have official word on the cautions, unfortunately, here tonight, so I do not know what the word is here on those calls. So, man, yes, that was Mr. Jackson Action, that is. Boy, say that 5 times fast. That was between 1 and 2 here this evening, man. We did not want to see that here. 24 Williams just running his race, and a caution between the leaders. Man, I call it like I see it. It'd be net code. It could be a contact between Brody and William. However, I'm not an admin. Glad I'm not an admin, because that is a tough call there. Man, that is heartbroken. But our leaders are coming down pit road here. So who is going to win that race off of pit road? We won't know that until everybody decides if they're going to put on 2s or 4s here tonight. It looks like Brody Hayes is going to beat GT out. GT going to be second, Willie third, and Garrett Heath fourth, followed by Jacob Bell. Man, I want to interview Brody, but I don't want to interview Brody. You know how that goes. Man, what a tough break. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and interview our currently our second place here this evening, GT Hawkins. GT, buddy, get a copy?
I hear you, Josh. How's it going?
Well, GT running in second right now. Man, a teammate down there running his race. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm not an admin. So, but, man, tough break for William. But, it's Indy, man. You guys are really, I would say, running in packs here tonight. You don't see it often here in Indianapolis. What's going on?
Well, I mean, we haven't had enough green flag laps to kind of space out a little bit, but it's tough competition, and I'm a little surprised to see us racing that hard so early, but I guess track position's really important right now, so we'll see how the rest of it goes.
Well, you've been battling Brody Hayes here, and, it just seems like 1 minute you're ahead of him, next minute he's ahead of you, and you fall back. The next minute you're ahead of him. It's like a swip swap there. Is that by design, or just being patient, waiting for the right moment to make that pass?
Yeah, I think it's mostly just different strategies. I mean, we all know kind of what's going to be the fastest lap, but we also know that that's not the most efficient necessarily on your equipment and your tires. So you'll see different strategies come into play there, and you'll see some guys pass each other and fall back and that sort of thing. So that's mostly what it is, I think. I'm trying different stuff at least.
Well, and round 2, buddy, in the chase, there is a lot of different drivers out there in the chase here this season, and everybody is just vying for that championship as well. It's tough. It really is.
Yeah, well, 1 spot, 1 point makes a big difference. So.
All right, bud. Well, we'll let you get back to it, man. So good luck. It ain't over.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that is GT Hawkins. And it looks like the admins have made a decision here. It looks like Brody Hayes is going to get the EOL. So that is going to put the leader to GT Hawkins. He is going to be the one that getting them going here. Coming to lap 20, I would say about, they'll have to go around one more time, so 27, probably like 28 here this evening. Mr. Jackson Action, that is, it's an extreme restart each and every race. So I've been with Extreme here for the past couple of seasons, and this is the type of racing I enjoy. I love side-by-side action. I love the competition. I love that these drivers go out here, they make it competitive, they make it, something to look forward to each and every race. And I think that is just, one of the things that I enjoy most, and as well as the structure that they have here at Extreme Motorsports. Man, it is awesome. It's not perfect, but it is an awesome structure that, they are building here at Extreme. For those of you who don't know, Extreme Motorsports did initially get their start. It was established in December 17th of 2014, 2 days after my birthday. So now everybody knows when my birthday is. Hint, hint. All right, HD Motorsports out there in chat. How's it going, guys? Go Prime Time. So he is rooting on a Prime Time Motorsports here this evening. So now it's going to be GT Hawkins in control of the field once the pace car dives off. All right, pace car gonna be off and away. GT gonna be in control. Billy to his outside. He's gonna hold him back, and he is gonna be on the loud pedal, and the green flag is back out. Sponsored by All Pauls. Oh man, side by side here. Almost 3 wide into 2. They backed out of it there. We are almost 3 wide back here. Oh, everybody trying to get in line, try to fight for position here. Oh, gee, side-by-side action back here. Kale to the inside of Jacob Bell. Kale going to take 4th. Mike Franklin moving up from 11th to 6th. He is going to get around Curtis Vollmer. Curtis from 13th to 7th. And Bradley Wetzel back a couple of spots into 8th. Started 6th. Dwayne Dunn in 9th. Started 12th. Connor McFadden currently running inside the top 10 after starting 7th place. Still got some side-by-side action going on here. And they're going to get it figured out that quick. Randy Perdue in company to the inside of the 24 of Jeff Glockner. Here comes Brody Hayes trying to battle his way back up toward the front. Right now behind the 24 of Jeff Glockner, as we see Cody Lipster, Brandon Freeze gonna make the pass there on, I believe that is gonna be Cody Lipster. Yep, Cody Lipster. Timothy Zayas also gonna get around. Boy, it is so difficult to keep an eye out on this track. Now Brody Hayes gonna look to the inside of the 5 of Randy Perdue. Trying to get another spot here. We'll keep an eye on this backfield. Let's go back up toward the front. GT Hawkins has got a 7/10 of a second gap there between Garrett Heath now in 2nd, coming from 10th. Tuning up the band, Willie Nelson back here in 3rd. Started in 5th. Cale Gale 4 started 8th. Jacob Bell started 5th. Started 9th, currently running in 5th. And Mike Franklin started 11th in that 6th place here tonight. lap 30 of 80. 10 more laps to go before we will reach that halfway mark here this evening. Alrighty, folks, 12 likes here tonight. We got 29 watching, or 24 watching. Can we hit 20 likes here tonight, folks? 20 likes here on MaxSpeedTV for the Northern Capital Truck Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. I know we can. We've done it before. Can we do it again tonight? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Myself, Joshua Medlock, on the mic here tonight. It's a really good racing, really close racing here early on. Looks like Shad Curran is taking his car behind the wall. Gary Wells, Zach Willard, Michael Atkins Jr., William Hartman still on a pit road. All right, just take a look at Mike Franklin here. How about we go around a lap or two? How about a lap here with the driver? I'm gonna pick on Mike Franklin here tonight. So let's go cockpit here with the number 82, Mike Franklin. Kind of see how he is tackling this track at Indianapolis for the Indianapolis 200, as I call it. And the back stretch and the front stretch here at Indianapolis. Woo! Do not hit the alligators. Whatever you do, don't touch them. All right, a lap around Indianapolis for everybody out there. We'll get back up here, and how about we, since now everybody is getting a little spread out here tonight. Not too bad. We do have some passing going on back here between Cody Lipster, going to get around Andrew Jump. Randy Perdue coming up on the number 85 here. Danny Ware also on the tail of the 5, trying to stay in the draft of one another. Oh, no! The 5 of Purdue goes around. Whoa, what happened? Let's go back and take a look at it here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. We caught that live here, but let's go back and take a look at what happened to Purdue. Randy Perdue, we was just talking about this group back here. Looks like Danny Ware was looking there to the inside of the 5, and right there, oh, was there contact? Was there net coating? I don't know. Let's go on a chase view here, get a closer look at this. And I mean, this is going to be a close look. Right here we see, oh, just the slightest bit of contact between the 19 and the 5, and around that number 5 goes Unleashed Graphics Chevrolet. Does tag that outside wall, but it looks like Randy Perdue is going to be okay. Doesn't look like his engine is damaged at all. Doesn't look like that front end maybe even damaged a little bit. It's crinkled up a little bit, but I think he will be okay. However, that rear end does have some damage as well. So, what is Randy Perdue going to do? How is this going to partake going on into the race here? Well, we don't know. We will just have to wait and see. All right, off and away we go. It looks like GT going to be back out of front here. Dylan Nelson second, Garrett Heath in third. Well, we usually interview, the top guys, but, how about we get somebody, he's been running up front here, and he found himself back in 16th right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get Cale Gale up here real quick. I have a chat with him. Cale Gale, buddy, got a copy?
I got you.
Well, Cale, you've been running up front here, but you find yourself right now back in 16th. We are going to be coming to the halfway mark here momentarily, but man, how's it going for you out there in that hyperdrive Chevrolet? And what is it going to take to, bring home the victory here tonight?
You can't win when you beat yourself. I slid through my pit box and cost myself 12 spots. So. Yeah, we not too bad. Just been bad in my time, but I done put myself in a little bit of predicament here. So we'll see what happens. But overall, it's been pretty good. It's been a little bit tight for me, but we'll see what happens here. But can't win when you beat yourself.
Well, that hyperdrive machine has been very fast here, Cale, and it's the driver behind it. We know it. What is it going to take, to get yourself back up front?
Definitely going to have to be smart here now that I've got some bad track position. But so there's going to be a little bit of fuel strategy here. It looks like our pit window open up probably around the 55 lap mark. So if it goes green from now to then, I think you see some guys definitely short pitting on this stop. The tires are wearing, so obviously fuel's important at Indy, but we do have a little bit of tire wear here tonight. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. Just got to be prepared to, I got to be a little bit aggressive here. I got to get some of these spots back for sure.
All right, well, aggressive is key, but passively aggressive is going to be, I think, a little bit better. Don't be too aggressive because that could even cost you more spots.
Yeah, man, just thinking big picture here.
Oh, yeah.
Just I'll race smart, but like I said, I need to get up here and get some spots back, and can't do that again.
Well, you got to do.
Costly.
Oh, yeah, it is costly. Well, Cal, you got to do what you got to do. Ain't that right?
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But all these guys they're real competitive, and this is a competitive series, and you can't make mistakes. And I preach it all the time, and sometimes you got to practice what you preach.
Yeah, for sure. Cale, we got a long way to go here still, man. Good luck out there, buddy. It ain't over.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Oh, buddy. Cale Gale. Yeah, oh, man, sliding through his pit stall. Man, not what you want to do on a track like Indianapolis. Yeah, Brandon, it could have been worse for sure, but, it's bad enough. Sliding through the pit stall. Well, looks like Casey Duncan going to get a lap back there as he gets that wave around the pace car there, but that is going to put GT Hawkins and Willie Nelson up front. Coming to the All Paul Cinema Hospital green flag restart, coming to lap 39 here. So, halfway mark. You guys know what time it is if you've been around long enough. A, B, C, D, X, Y, G, F, C, facepalm. I'm sure Kel, if he goes back and watches the stream and chat, he's going to see that, and he is just going to have a laugh at what you just did there. So, man. Oh, yeah, he is. Cowbush 05. This is the Kel Gale. That beat Cowbush. Yes, it is the Kel Gale. Yes, it is. Well, all right, we're just waiting here for that Ford Mustang pace car to get the heck off the track because we want to go back green flag racing here. And it's going to pull off to that sharp left turn here to the safety of pit road. And GT going to be back in control of the field. Pace car is off. GT is on the loud pedal. Here we go for the All Paws Animal Hospital green flag restart here tonight. Lap 39. Well, what do you say here, folks? Do we wait or do we do it now? I say we do it now. Let's crank it up here on MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks, back live here. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the few laps of Crank It Up. I always try to do a few laps when I can to give everybody that Crank It Up opportunity out there. You know, it is just going to be one of those things. Well, yeah, we get back to it. We would have been on Timothy Zayas during that Crank It Up, but, well, Kel Gale making his way back up through the field during that Crank It Up. He is now currently 11th here, and you know, he is trying to get himself back up there in the contention or points leader coming in to tonight. And right now, though, it's been GT Hawkins, Willie Nelson, Brody Hayes. Now, Brody Hayes has found himself back up into third after battling out there, getting the EOL, going all the way back to the field, and he has found himself back up here into that third place. He's raced himself up where he needed to be, lap 43 of 80 over the halfway mark here. So we will take a look at that caution count number. 4 cautions for 14 laps here currently. 38 laps to go. We've had just two lead changes here tonight, and that is it at Indianapolis. I expect that number to kind of go up, though, because I think these drivers know it is such long pace laps that they don't really want to have any more. But we can't rule it out here, folks. We cannot, because it can happen. You know, anything is possible here on iRacing. As we see a battle here between Bradley Wetzel and Curtis Vollmer. You know, Curtis trying to get up there to that number 52. He is in the draft. He's trying to pull that side draft off the 99 as they come screaming down into the corner. Bradley Wetzel, though, going to have that position. Curtis just trying to time his pass perfectly to get around that number 52 of Bradley Wetzel. Now, these drivers are on the lead lap, so anything can happen. But Cale Gale has a caught Jarrett Lipster here. Jarrett Lipster is right there with Curtis Vollmer. So we've got 4 drivers pretty much nose to tail right here together, led by, well, the 52 of Bradley Wetzel. Got a little bit of a gap there now between him and Curtis Vollmer. So a little bit of a break there. But here comes Cale Gale to the inside of the 99 of Jarrett Lipster. Cale going to make the pass to crack that top 10, and back in 10th place he goes. So watch that number 83 here closely, folks, because he's coming. GT Hawkins, but, you know, GT's got company. GT in first, Willie Nelson all over him as well. Followed by, of course, Brody Hayes. These top 3 have kind of broken away from Garrett Heath in that 4th spot. And, you know, we look at it here. We're going to go through the field here, folks. Lap 46. We've got GT Hawkins currently running up front in that Maverick Motorsports machine. We've got Willie Nelson back here in that number 20 machine. I don't know exactly what paint he's got on there, but he is in a Toyota. Right behind him, we've got Brody Hayes as well. Right behind him, these 3 drivers neck and neck. We get back here to 4th. The prime time of 23 of Garrett Heath in 4th. Lodgebox Wax Electric 77 of Jacob Bell in 5th. Mike Franklin in the Vinoy Chevrolet 82. Currently running in 6th. Cody McFadden in another Vinoy Chevrolet machine in currently 7th place. Bradley Wetzel in the Gray Bandit machine 52. Currently running in 8th. Curtis Vollmer, the Northern Capital Chevrolet in 9th. And Cale Gale in the Hyperdrive machine, in the Hyperdrive Chevrolet in 10th place. So that is our top 10. A closer look at these top 10 drivers. Thanks, ABCD. Glad you enjoyed to crank it up. Oh, 3 laps. We are going to be at that 30 to go mark in a battle for the lead. Up front here, Brody Hayes, GT, side by side to the line. Who is going to have it here? Oh, that was close. It looks like, boy, I don't know. It looked like GT just might have edged him out. Still side by side. Brody Hayes, GT Hawkins coming out of 2 through the short chutes, out of 2 onto the backstretch. Here we go. Good Lord. Oh, that number 20 all over, giving that number 37 a push down into turn 3. Not going to be able to do it that time by through turn 3 and 4 short shoot here into 4. GT Hawkins, Brody Hayes, Willie Nelson, all right here together. Man, oh man. Oh, a battle for the lead. Well, let's get on Brody Hayes. Oh, let's go to a right front suspension here and just take a look at what Brody is trying to do. He's in the draft. He is right there with that 16 of GT Hawkins. Just, you know, he is not giving him an inch. He is keeping right there with him. I'm sure GT is, you know, he might be nervous, but he's going to have to keep that nerve. But here comes the push. Here comes that run to the inside. Brody Hayes now back side by side with the number 16 of GT Hawkins for the lead. Can Brody Hayes make this pass going into turn number 1? Side by side. Oh, it is door to door. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Are we going to go 3 wide here? Oh, 3 wide for a second. Man, Willie Nelson backed out of that as quickly as it started. He said, no, thank you. I am not going 3 wide right now. These guys up here are making me nervous. Side by side again, boy. Brody Hayes, GT on contact. Here we go, folks. Oh, GT, save it. GT, oh no, he's going to spin it hard into the outside of wall. Oh no, contact is made. Caution is out. And we will take a look here at this replay. It looked like the 48 involved in this as well. The 48 of Curtis Ovalmer. Oh my Lord, the action is happening up front here, folks. What happened? We're going to be on GT, but you look at that run right here. You look at just how close they were, and then right here is where it initiated. I do believe, yes, it was the 37 and the 16 there. So we're going to get here on GT Hawkins. We're going to chase view as we always do. We're going to turn this camera around and just, see how close. Oh, right there. Boy, that, man, I don't know. That was really, really close. Contact, net coating. Oh, the slightest contact. And right there, it's going to upset that 16. He's going to try to save it. The 16 just trying to save it, do what he can, not enough time, hard into that outside wall. And then right here, we are going to see where, it looks like the Vinoy 64 might have got a piece of the net coating action, and the 48 nowhere to go, just T-bones that number 16. So we're going to get on Curtis Vollmer here as he comes up the track, and it looks like some more drivers might have got a piece of that as well. The 83 of Cale Gale and I believe that is the 99. Yeah, the 99. It's one of the Lipsters. Jarrett Lipster going to get a piece of that as well. And the 2 of Brandon Freeze. Oh, man, nowhere to go, trying to dodge it. Man, tough break for Brandon. All right, well, everybody down off of pit road and in pit road here. So we are going to wait and see the call. I mean, that was just some close racing by these drivers. Man, well, looks like Cale Gale going to scrape by. He's going to get back up to second. Willie Nelson back into that third place. Started fifth. Man, he's just been battling it up there with these drivers this whole time. Good Lord. All right, well, let's see here if we can get a word in with that number 20. Tuning up the band, Willie Nelson. Buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're tuning up something down there, and I don't know if it's the band or if it's the Toyota or I don't know what it is, man. But, man, the battle up front there, oh, my golly, what are y'all doing? Y'all trying to give me a heart attack.
I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my nose clean. I mean, this is getting real intense, but hopefully it'll calm down here and we can get a good green flag running. But it's been pretty fun. That's for sure.
Well, you know, we're now under 30 to go here. So we know how crazy restarts can get here at Extreme. Under 30. You know, what do you guys have to do here to keep the fenders onto the car and not go 3 wide? I know y'all were dang near 3 wide there, and you backed out of it.
Yeah, that was just a sketchy situation. I mean, I didn't know Brody was still up there, and I heard 3 wide, you're on the bottom, and I was like, oh boy, backed out of it. But yeah, to keep the fenders on this thing, I'm just trying not to keep this truck tight. I mean, this right front is just burning up like it's nothing, like it's an eraser. So I'm just trying to keep it together there, and hopefully I can put something together and have some at the end.
So it's not really burning up all the tires, but it is really burning that right front to pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how hard is it to pass?
Oh, passing is a nightmare. It is. You got these long straightaways, you know, you can get that run, but somebody squeezes you down there, and it just you're doomed. I mean, if they can keep it stuck there on the outside, you'll be side by side for like turns. It's nuts.
Well, it is, man. Well, still got quite a few laps to go. I mean, this track ain't small. It's huge, man. You know, thoughts, you know, to, go forward. It looks like everybody did manage to come down pit road to get fuel and tires. So, can y'all make it to the end from here?
I hope so. That's something I'm working on finding out, but that's definitely the plan here.
All right, buddy. Well, it ain't over till that checkered flag awaves, man. You're in the chase. You're battling out for a championship. You came in tonight second after a round 1 at Atlanta. You know, this is only race 2, so we've still got 4 races to go, including tonight, 3 after tonight. So don't give up, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
All right, bud. All right. Well, we go back up front here, and it looks like Brody Hayes is going to be our leader with Cale Gale to his outside, at Willie Nelson third, Mike Franklin fourth, and Bradley Wetzel are going to round out that top 5. You see Cale Gale in the 83 scrubbing some tires there to get those marbles knocked off, and it may build a little bit of heat up before they get that All Paul's Animal Hospital green flag here. Man, this is about to get extreme here tonight if it hasn't been all already. Man, like I said, I'm not an admin. I don't make the calls, so all right. Waiting for the pace car to dive off. Brody Hayes will be in control of the field here. Pace car is off and away. Waiting for the All Paul's Animal Hospital green flag. And there it is. We are back underway here tonight. Lap 55 here this evening. As they make their way down into turn number 1, Brody Hayes going to be our leader. Willie Nelson going to be second. Cale Gale in a third. Oh, Brody tagging the wall there. It looks like GT Hawkins has called it a night, unfortunately. And it looks like Gary Wells has also called it a night as well. So it looks like we've got 24 drivers out there on the track. Brody Hayes coming down pit road. It looks like he has a drive-through penalty here. So he was at a fault on that caution. So that is his second penalty. So he will have a pass-through penalty here coming through a pit road. He does not have to stop, just has to drive through a pit road, get back there on the track. But that is going to put him back there in 23rd as he does make his way down a pit road and off. Willie Nelson going to be our leader here this evening. For everybody that don't know, on the penalties, the first one you call or you're deemed at fault by the admins, you will get an EOL. The second one is a pass-through penalty, and the third one, of course, is an automatic stop. You are parked for the night. So he did make his pass-through there, but you know, he was penalized. He is going to be all by himself as Willie Nelson is being pushed there and in the draft by Cale Gale, who is now running in second. Mike Franklin in third, Bradley Wetzel fourth. Cody McFadden going to be in that fifth spot. All right, well, we will be coming to that 20 to go mark here in about 3 laps. Awesome racing. What is going to happen? We are single file throughout the field. We got a few side-by-side action going on. Garrett Heath to the outside. Cody Lipster looking to make a pass. Cody going to go into 6, getting around that primetime Chevrolet. Cody looking to play upset here tonight and take away a win from these chase contenders here. We've got Cody McFadden up here in 5th. He has cracked that top 5 here tonight. Awesome run here by Cody McFadden. My pick here this evening. Man. All right. For all rules and, everything in Extreme, please visit www.extrememotorsports99.com. Visit the rule book. You can check out everything in the rules for Extreme all across the board. But we see a pass there by Danny Ware, cracking the top 10, also getting around Garrett Heath. Danny Ware going to go into that top 10, starting 29th here tonight. Timothy Zayas currently running in 8th. Willie Nelson right now in 1st, but he has Screaming Cale Gale. Cale the Screaming Gale, a.k.a. Gale Force, right behind him. He's not backing off anytime soon, so watch Cale Gale as we are on lap 60, coming to lap 61 here. This time by, we will be at that 20 to go mark here this evening. As they come to take a lap 61, Oh, Kale just trying to stay with Willie. On the front stretch out of 4. Here we go. Willie gonna cross the line here tonight as your leader. Gonna take that 20 to go here this evening. Boy, what is it gonna take for Kale? You know, we cannot count out any of these other drivers, though. Bradley Wetzel, Mike Franklin starting 11th. He is in the top 5 in 4th. He is right there with Bradley Wetzel. So we've got a battle for 1st and 2nd here. Yeah, 1st and 2nd between our leaders. And then Bradley Wetzel with Mike Franklin. Oh, Mike gonna come down pit road here. What? Can they make it? Ooh, that is going to be the big question. Mike Franklin down a pit road here this evening. Wow. So, the top 2 chase drivers, Willie Nelson, Kale Gale. And this is really, you know, your 1st and 2nd, as we're going to pop that up on screen here real quick for everybody. Our point standings here, you know, 1st and 2nd has swapped. You know, Kale Gale coming in 2 tonight, our leader in the points, Willie Nelson in 2nd. Our current leader right now is Willie Nelson, followed by Kale Gale on the track. So this is the point standings coming in 2 tonight, man. It is close as well. Looks like Brody Hayes down a pit road as well. It's going to be off and away. It looks like Garrett Heath. Oh, Garrett Heath. Okay. Garrett Heath not on pit road. Okay. Well, I thought I seen Garrett Heath there down pit road. But, man, what a race. Guys are killing it here tonight. Can we hit, with 33 watching, can we hit 20 likes here tonight for the Northern Capital Truck Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Glad to have everybody out there on MaxSpeedTV. Man, at Indianapolis, round 2 of the chase. We are now coming to 17 to go this time by. The question is, can they make it to the end? We have already seen some drivers come down pit road for a splash of fuel, maybe some tire changes here tonight. You know, who took 2, who took 4? It looks like everybody managed to either take 2 or take 4 or didn't take any. Maybe a splash of fuel there for Jacob Bell. As the last time he pitted 6.6 seconds there. So that was only 10 laps ago. So, you know, what did he take? Did he take fuel? Did he take tires? We don't know. But, you know, everybody now pretty much spread out. We go back here to Andrew Jump, who is in some company. Scott Brooks right behind him. Haven't mentioned much about Scott here. But Scott is behind him as it looks like. Who is that? Brody Hayes. Yep, going to get around. It looks like now Cody McFadden in the Vinoy Chevrolet, number 64, coming down pit road. So, they might not be able to make it here tonight. Oh, Willie Nelson has broken about 0.5 of a second there with a Kale Gale. Now the question, though, you know, who is going to come down pit road, who ain't? You see a battle here. Darren Bruce coming up to 6th. Oh, we have a breakaway. Oh, Kale Gale coming down pit road. Cody Lipster down pit road. Alrighty righty then. They've only been out here at about 14 laps. Oh, yeah, it will be close. Well, that took a gap there now. Bradley Wetzel at about 2.1, 2.2 seconds back from Willie Nelson. Well, Timothy Zayas now third. Darren Bruce fourth. Danny Ware fifth. Nolan Neiman sixth. Jarrett Lipster seventh. Andrew Jump eighth. Scott Brooks ninth. And Blair the Daddy Patterson in 10th. Cracking that top 10 here. It looks like Willie in the Toyota giving up the lead. He is coming down pit road. Timothy Zayas down pit road. Danny Ware down pit road. Willie, all right, well, we got a bunch of them. Nolan coming down pit road. Jarrett coming down pit road. Jarrett Lipster. Man, so, yeah, green flag pit stops here tonight. What are they going to take? What are they going to do? Well, let's see what Jarrett Lipster here is going to do. That looks like right side's going on for Jarrett Lipster. Is he going to take four, take two? What is he going to do? We're going to take a look at it here. All right, he's going to take 4 tires here tonight as he is going to spin at about on a pit road at about 15.1 second pit stop there for Jarrett Lipster. Oh, that gave the lead, like I said, up to Bradley Wetzel. He is not coming down pit road that time by. So the top 8 have yet to pit. It looks like Scott Brooks, Randy Purdue now down pit road. All right, we hit peak at 33 here tonight. All right, Bradley Wetzel staying out here. 12 laps to go here this evening. 12 to go. Looks like Andrew a jump down a pit road. Off and away. He is going to be coming back on the racing surface here. All right, Bradley Wetzel down pit road as well as Darren Bruce. So first and second coming down pit road. What is Dwayne Dunn going to do here tonight? Dwayne Dunn, the Northern Capital 39 up front. Now Blair Patterson, the daddy, back here now in second. Started 34th place here. Man, Darren Bruce off and away. All right, Dwayne Dunn. Dwayne coming down pit road here. That's going to give the lead up to Blair. Blair going to be our new leader. Downforce Motorsports Chevrolet is in a South Point paint here tonight. 10 laps to go here. And a quick pit stops here tonight. What is Blair gonna do? Is he gonna try and stay out? He's been out here at about 20 laps. And it looks like he is not gonna come down pit road. He's gonna take the 9 to go, this time by the daddy up front, Jeremy Horn, aka Martin Truex Jr., as I like to call him. He is running in second, and Jacob Bell in that third place here this evening as we enter that 9 to go. Willie Nelson in fourth, Mike Franklin in fifth. Can they run down these leaders up here? I mean, do they have enough fuel? Do they have enough tires? Do they have enough laps to keep the lead here? Man. What is Blair gonna do here? Excuse me. He's gonna stay out. Come to take the 8 to go that time by. Man. 17 likes here tonight. 3 away from the goal of a 20. Can we hit that 20 like mark here tonight? I would appreciate it if we could. 33 at peak here this evening. Well, we go to ISM next week for round 3 before the off week. That would be a Phoenix for everybody that does not know. Blair, though, he's going to stay out. 7 to go. And Blair, 6.5, now 7 seconds ahead of Jacob Bell. Oh, my Lord. Blair, the Daddy Patterson, looking to capitalize here tonight. Still a win from the chase drivers. He is going to stay out again. 6 to go this time by. I believe he can make it on. Oh, boy, it's going to be close on fuel. Oh, man, can Blair make it on fuel? It's going to be close. Really close. Jacob Bell in second. Everybody pretty much spread out here. Willie Nelson, though, trying to get through the field. It's coming up on Jeremy Horn here. Now this is for position. Looks like Jeremy going to back off there. Willie going to make the pass there on the outside. So that's going to put Willie Nelson up there in that third place. Blair Patterson. Blair down pit road. All right. Blair might not be able to make it on fuel. That's going to give the lead up to Jacob Bell into that number 77 machine as we hit that 5 to go here tonight. Jacob Bell potentially has the fuel to make it. Can he hold on with the screaming Willie and Nelson now in second? Cale Gale in third. Oh, how are these tires going to hold up? And, could we have a caution here for a green, white, checkered? We don't know. We do not know what is going to happen with 5 to go, with Jacob Bell now up in the lead, coming to take the 4 to go this time by Willie. He is coming. Four to go. Gonna watch Willie. He's now 2.5 seconds behind Jacob Bell. He is on those fresher tires, Mr. Feelgoods, as you would call him. Cale Gale, 3.3 seconds behind Willie Nelson. 4 laps to go. Jacob Bell up front, coming to 3 to go. Here, this coming up time by, man, is Jacob Bell going to be able to hold on to this lead? 3 to go. 12 more turns for Jacob Bell. Can he hold on to the lead with Willie now 1.2 seconds behind, and Willie is coming. He is coming upon Jacob Bell. Tires not being friendly to Jacob at the moment. He has closed that gap for sure. Three laps to go. Jacob Bell up front. Willie looking to the outside. Jacob having to come down pit road. That is going to give the lead up to Willie Nelson, coming to 2 to go this time by. Cale Gale in second. Cody McFadden in third. 2 laps for Willie Nelson. Make it to the white flag, and that is it. Caution comes out. Of course, we'll rack them up, stack them up, do it all over again for the one and only green and white checkered they have here at Extreme. And it came down to a fuel strategy, it looks like. Willie Nelson, though, up front. Cale Gale, 3.5 seconds back. Willie coming to the lodge box. White flag here tonight. 1 to go. The lodge box, a white, a flag here this evening. For all your building and construction needs across the Southeast United States, visit lodgebox.build. Build with us. Willie Nelson, one more turn out of the short chute. Coming out of turn number 4, it is going to be that number 20 here tonight. Round 2 of the Northern Capital Truck Series Chase Race 2 at Indianapolis. The Indianapolis 200 goes to Willie Nelson. Toning up the band, Nelson grabbing the win here tonight. Cale Gale in second. Cody McFadden in third here this evening. Man, what a race here. Man. It looks like Cale Gale gonna congratulate that number 20 on the win. Gonna pull beside him. Man, respect from a Kale Gill as always as we enter here the MaxSpeedTV post-race show coming up, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll have words here with the top three right after this. Alrighty, folks. Well, I have caught up with the top three here tonight. And, of course, my pick here, didn't win the race, but he managed the top three, a podium finish here tonight. Cody McFadden, buddy, what a run you had out there here, man. You just managed to, get that podium finish, man. What does that mean to you? We'll talk about the race here in just a second.
It means a lot. It's been a long season. Made it into the chase, being consistent, and then being in the second race here in the chase, getting 2 top 10s, and now top 3. That's what we're trying to do here. So, trying to chase that championship. I don't know if we got anything for those first 3 people, first 3 guys, but we're gonna give it all we got.
Well, Cody, man, Indianapolis round 2. You couldn't consider it a road course, but you can consider it one of those tracks that could play, one of the upsets here. So, how was Indianapolis out there? Was it tight? Was it loose? How'd the tire wear go? We want to hear it all from you.
It got a little tight for me. This place reminds me a lot of Pocono a little bit, so I really love that place. So coming here, I don't race here a lot, but it's a fun track to run. It's tough though. You got to really hit your marks.
Well, you had to do what you had to do. There was a lot of action out there on the track here tonight. It was, battle from the beginning to the end. So what did you have to do? It looks like you have a clean truck out there. From my standpoint, as I'm looking at it, 0 incidents.
Yep, that's second week in a row, so that's another 2 points, which is awesome. So just trying to keep it clean and stay there, be there at the end, and make it happen. I'm happy we got that long green run there so we can make that pit stop. That really helped too.
All right, Cody. Well, awesome job. Like I said, you were my pick to win, but man, I cannot complain with the 3rd place finish, buddy. Awesome job, man. We got ISM Phoenix next week for round 3 before we get into the week 13 break here. What's your thoughts on Phoenix?
I'm happy we're going there. I don't race there a lot either, but I like the track. It's fun. Nice little short track type action. So it should be pretty fun. Excited to get there.
All right, Cody, man. Well, hey, thought shout-outs, buddy. You want to give before you go celebrate this awesome 3rd place finish here tonight?
Vinoy Constructions for being on the truck, and Performance Motorsports, everybody here at Extreme, and also Northern Capital coming on to the truck series here. Just thank them. Without them guys, we wouldn't be able to do this, so appreciate it. And you up in the booth too.
I love what I do, man. Cody, go celebrate 3rd. Get ready for ISM next week.
Will do. Thanks.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here this evening. Cale Gale, buddy. Cale finishing second. Not enough laps to catch up to Willie Nelson. But hey, you know, y'all's going to kind of swip swap here. Y'all been swip swapping all night long. You know, he's going to finish first here tonight. You're going to finish second. You came in tonight first in points. It's competition. Talk about it.
Yeah, congratulations to Willie. He did a great job. He executed well on the green flag stop. I kind of put myself in a little bit of a hole by sliding through my pit box a little bit early. So, anyways, we fought back and used a little bit of strategy to get some track position back and just come up one position short. But yeah, it's going to be a dogfight to the end. I hate it for some of the guys tonight. Had some tough nights that are in this points thing, but it'll all shake out, and we'll be racing forward at the end here.
Well, how did you manage, here at Indianapolis, because it is such a huge track? How did you manage to, work yourself back up toward the front to be in contention for the win here?
Well, I just was watching the race and how it played out. I seen how some other guys used their strategy and got some track position when I felt like I could and kind of used that to my advantage. I don't feel like I was as good as Willie was or Brody or honestly about 4 or 5 guys. I was just too tight all night, but we just kept fighting and we come up short. I mean, congratulations to Willie. Like I said, he drove a great race and want to thank everybody over here at Extreme Motorsports, Northern Capital, for sponsoring the truck series over here. And my girlfriend for watching. I think I had some other family members watching tonight, my brother and my sister-in-law and a couple of friends back home. So I think they were tuned in tonight.
Well, awesome job, Cale. Before we let you go, 2 quick questions. What was the most difficult thing here tonight? And of course, talk about ISM for round 3 before we get into the week 13 break.
The toughest thing really about Indy is just, a minor mistake just cost you so much time. So it is a big racetrack, but where it's different from like Talladega or Daytona is it's very line sensitive.
Yeah.
It's a hard racetrack to get a good rhythm at. Sometimes you seem to find that rhythm, and then sometimes, it seems like you fight it all the time to get it. So Phoenix is a great racetrack. Obviously, the apron's big there. It should be a lot of fun. I like the shorter track, so I'm looking forward to next week.
All right, bud. Well, any more thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate second here tonight?
No, man. All good. Thank you for doing what you do, and we'll see you next week, brother.
All right, buddy. We'll see you at ISM, man. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. I don't know how he did it, but he brought the music with him. Willie Nelson grabbing the win here tonight, Willie. First and foremost, that's kind of become a tradition here with the same name as a music singer, an artist.
Yeah, I was tooting up the band tonight, that's for damn sure. I mean, giving her the beans all I had there that last run. I thought for sure Cal was going to start catching me there, but he didn't, and I held on for it.
Well, Willie, we talked to you, in the middle of the race. It came down to, a fuel run, tire run, everything. So what was it like you seeing, Blair pitting, and then you took the lead?
Yeah, it was for sure pretty nice. I thought those guys were gonna stretch it out, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta run this truck hard, try to catch them, and this isn't gonna result being good. I don't know, maybe it was gonna be close, but they started pitting and dropping like flies, and I'm like, okay, all right. By the time I got by Jacob Bell, I saw him exiting the pits. I'm like, this is clean, this is it. I'm gonna get the win here.
Well, the hardest thing here tonight, your opinion, what was the hardest thing to do here? Because you were in a lot of battles here tonight.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing was just trying to keep my truck clean. I mean, I've seen people were getting tight, smacking the wall. They were racing hard, hitting each other, but keeping a clean track and keeping the aerodynamics underneath of it really helped out.
All right, bud. Well, hey, congratulations on the win here tonight. We've got Phoenix, or ISM, whatever you want to call it, next week for round 3 before the break for the week 13, on iRacing. So, what's your mindset? You got some momentum going into that race. So, what's your mindset?
Well, keeping a clean truck is for sure, especially when we're going to a short track like that. I mean, it's not really a short track; it's a mile long track, but it drives like a short track, and it'll be really fun. And I just gotta keep my truck clean, keep it up there in the front, and hopefully pull off another win. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, Willie, hey, anything is possible, man. Thought shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate the victory here this evening, round 2 at Indy.
I definitely got to give a shout out to my boys Jarrett Lipster and Cody Lipster for bringing me up. I mean, I started out in the K&N series, now I'm up here in the truck series, and they've been helping me out, getting me up here. And definitely a shout out to my buddy Brody Hayes. He's been teaching me so much. I mean, I was like 13th on the practice board by the time the session started, and now I'm in the victory circle with the win. I mean, he helps out tremendously, just showing me the lines, breaking points, everything. He does a lot for me. I'm extremely thankful. Definitely got a shout out though to Northern Capital, our truck sponsor. I mean, they're doing a great job by putting on these shows and Extreme Motorsports. I mean, this whole organization is just great to race for.
Oh, man, awesome job. Yeah, for sure, man. But, hey, congratulations on the win here tonight. Get ready for ISM next week right here on MaxSpeedTV, buddy, round 3 of the chase.
Thank you.
Buddy.
Give her the beans and send it.
All right. All right. Well, that's going to do it for the interviews here. We are going to get down here to the unofficial results, pending, of course, any admin stuff they have to do. But Willie Nelson going to grab the win here tonight. Congratulations to Willie. Cale Gale in second. Cody McFadden third. Mike Franklin fourth. Darren Bruce fifth. Cody Lipster sixth. Dwayne Dunn seventh. Jarrett Lipster in eighth. Nolan Neiman ninth. And Danny Ware going to grab a top 10. Andrew Jump in 11th. Randy Purdue 12th. Brody Hayes 13th. Blair the Daddy Patterson 14th. And Garrett Heath 15th. Ron Miller 16th. Jacob Bell 17th. Scott Brooks 18th. Bradley Wetzel 19th. Tommy Amassi 20th. Timothy Zayas 21st. Jeremy Horn 22nd. Jeff Faulkner 23rd. Brandon Freeze 24th. Casey Duncan 25th. GT Hawkins 26th. Curtis Palmer 27th. William Hartman 28th. Chad Curran 29th. Gary Wells 30th. Orlando Rivera 31st. Zach Willard 32nd. Michael Atkins Jr. 33rd. Nick Hunt, Don Kidder will round it out here as our admins here tonight. But congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Willie Nelson, for round 2 of the Northern Capital Truck Series. Of course, tune in for tomorrow night for the Sim Speed Shop Xfinity Series round 2 as well right here on MaxSpeedTV. But until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night. Wow.